Yo, what's going on, y'all? It is your boy Skywalker the Jedi here, tapping in with y'all real quick. Y'all could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with me rocking out, and I appreciate that. Much love to the Syndicate Network and all of our colleagues out there. You dig? Much love and appreciation. Man. All right, y'all. I'm fresh out of the theater, having revisited Zack Snyder's epic 300 in the theaters for the first time since I saw it back in was like '06, I think, when it came out. Um, man, revisiting this film today was so awesome. Um, this film still holds up in so many different ways, man. It's a beautiful film, visually, has a lot of heart, and it has a lot of heart, surprisingly, right? Like, I was still getting choked up at certain stuff between Leonidas and the Queen, and uh the sound design is still amazing. And shouts out to the Egyptian theater too. They have such good sound there. Um the whole theater is like is zacked out, you know what I'm saying? Rebel Moon photos and stuff all over the place. It was definitely dope. It's soaking in all that ambiance. A lot of the footage and pictures and stuff that I got, and we'll be getting tomorrow as well. I'll be kind of compiling that stuff and putting that in a video that I'll be releasing later. Um, Footage from both these days. So, yeah, it's super dope, man. Being able to watch this film and even having a general audience member with me who didn't see the film when it came out in theaters all that time back, but was able to watch it now, and even he was like, "Yo, there's a night and day difference being able to watch this film in theaters versus like on streaming or even on Blu-ray or TV or however people have been watching it since '06." Um, this film was such a theatrical event, like it needed to be felt, um and experienced, right, in the way that it should be. And I was so glad that I was able to do that today for the first time in almost 20 years. But I wanted to kind of touch on a few things because with this film, this is like just such a visually stunning film, and seeing it on the big screen like almost 20 years later and it's still looking this good. Like that, like this film has no business looking this good still. It has no business looking this good still. Um there's just so many things that even still, like, with me seeing it on the big screen for the first time in so long, I was still picking up on stuff. And I'm going to go into that in further detail later because I think it needs to be part of a conversation that I want to have with the homie Leon. But, it's just like I'm still picking up. I have no idea how many times I've seen this movie, but yet seeing it on the big screen, just like with a whole bunch of Zach's other films and scenes and stuff, you just pick up on so much more stuff when you have that full picture in front of you, right? uh Zach loves to hide things within the frame, and also to give clues to stuff that's going to happen later down the line. He he loves to use foreshadowing, like in the frame, right? And there's just there's just all these little minute details that if you aren't really paying attention, you might not notice it. But for eagle-eyed viewers and fans like myself and all y'all fellow Snyder fans out there. Um, this film even today has stuff that is still that has probably yet to have been found. I wouldn't be shocked if there's still Easter eggs and still little things of foreshadowing, like these little moments of foreshadowing that people might not have picked up on. I had such a good time watching this film, I was thoroughly entertained. I had not had this much fun watching this film since I've seen it in theaters the last time, or the first time rather. And I would just really encourage everybody to go back and check this film out, man. Like, this film is, in terms of the action, um, just even the writing, right? Like, which you don't even like really pick up on stuff like that. Or I didn't all that time, how well written that this movie is either. Um, you know, you already know that obviously Zach gets a lot of flack because people try to say, "Oh, he can't tell a good story. He just good visually, blah blah blah." But nah, man. Yo, even this film, which is as dude bro as it gets, you know what I'm saying? Like, still has great writing in it, and still was just such a blast, man. I cannot uh understate that, right? Especially with me having just come off of watching Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, there should be no reason why I had this much fun right after watching a 20-year-old movie almost that I've seen 100 times, right? But nah, I think that just speaks to the quality of this film, and the performances in it have really lasted the test of time. And I think that when this film is brought up, it's usually brought up in very high regard, and that's for a reason. It's because of how this film came out and it shut everything down, like, you couldn't get out of the grocery store without hearing some kind of reference, right? At work, it was all everybody was Spartans. This is Sparta. Everybody, this is madness, right? We gonna fight in the shade. Our arrows gonna blot out the, like, there was just so many cultural references that came from this film, and so many moments that were like transcendent, you know and this film still holds up, it still holds up. And I think a lot of the themes in this film as well, a lot of themes about good versus evil, having the fight for freedom, um free man standing against a tyrant. It was going into all kind of political stuff and stuff about the church. I'm saying, like, there's just this movie was cooking on so many different levels. um and I just, man, I'm so glad that I had this opportunity to go see it on the big screen. So I want to take this time out to say shout out to Netflix for putting this event on um, at the Egyptian Theater. That is such a nice place, man. The Everybody that works there is super dope. I was getting mad love for my shirt. I had like 3 workers that, oh my, hey, I love that shirt. Love that shirt. And I was kind of rushing, so I couldn't stop and go into detail about where it came from. You know what I'm saying? But just the fact that they was in there showing love. And then one of the dudes was like, "Oh, so do you like Marvel too?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, I like Marvel too." And he was like, "This, would you see Deadpool?" I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it, bro." I'm like, "Yo, saw it, loved it too." And he's like, "Oh, all right, all right, all right." You know, but nice shirt though. I was like, "Hey, I got you, bro." You know what I mean? But nah, it's just great being able to engage with these films, right? Because or to be able to engage with these films in this manner. Um, it's dope to have somebody somebody that I'm such a fan of being being supported in this way, because us as fans by proxy, we're being supported, right? So uh we're able to rock out with these projects is that we know and love, you know what I'm saying? And it's just it's a great time, man. And I really want to take this time here to say, because for those of you guys that don't know, at the time of this recording, Rebel Moon is about to come out this following Friday. And, you know, just being in this type of situation where we have all these projects that Zach has been involved with being is so like in the zeitgeist right now and being discussed. Um, there is gonna be people that's trying to minimize certain things and trying to act like certain stuff don't matter. But man, they're in for a rude awakening, because I was just at a Netflix movie theater and I saw a Zack Snyder's Justice League poster. You know what I'm saying? And they over here talking about, but Netflix this, Netflix that. Nah, 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 nah. Netflix is making moves. They are supporting Zack Snyder in a major way. Um, Man, I'm so glad that they gave me the opportunity to go check out 300 in the movie theater for the first time in almost 20 years, and for also giving me the opportunity to show the homie this film on the big screen too, because he had never seen it, and it totally was a game changer for him. And so yeah, I'm just very happy that I was able to rock out and go watch this in theaters. And I'm also very, very much looking forward to being able to go see Watchmen tomorrow. So, man, thank you guys for showing up and for being here. We will continue to cover as much of this stuff as we can, and we just want to make sure that we're trying to do a good job for all y'all out there, and it'll try to show support for Zach's projects, because that's our favorite director. And yo, man, we trying to get a conclusion to this DC arc over on the Netflix platform. And I just know this, that I was just at a Netflix theater and saw a Zack Snyder's Justice League poster. So man, I'm all smiles. But yo, how are y'all feeling about this? Have you guys watched 300 recently? How do you guys feel about that film? Where does it stand on like your list of your favorite films? Because it's pretty high up on mine. But yo, just let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. I want to thank you guys for tapping in with me. And yo, I will be back tomorrow after I see Watchmen, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on Watchmen, the director's cut, theatrical, epic worlds of Zack Snyder week. You dig? I'm gonna tap in with y'all next time. You see y'all soon. Peace.